name is Ethereal Often. I'm here with another video. In this video, I'm going to be designing a map from scratch. Pretty much over the past few months, I have been trying to improve my skills in map designing, and I have been doing this for 2 years as far as since I first started my first map for my book series. So one thing I'm going to do is this: I'm going to create a map, from scratch for you guys, so you can see the process of, a map designing with this website called incarnate.com. Now, I have to say that incarnate.com has been the best map design um, website I have seen so far. It has a lot of assets. They keep constantly updating with new assets. I say about every 3 to 6 months, you're getting something new. So this website is on it. And not only that, the best part about it is subscription is only $5. And I do encourage if you have a flame for map design or you try to design a fantasy world for your book series, your stories, RPG, or RPG games, or RGB board games as well. So check it out. So before I get started, I'm gonna dive right into here. I'm gonna try to resize this map here, because I want it bigger. I always like to work on a large scale because, the larger the scale, the better off I am with you know, adding detail. So let me save this real quick. I named it Winter Wonder Fantasy World. So, and the reason why is because I've been yearning for fall and winter. Because Georgia has been extremely hot for the past month and a half, and I don't see we getting any relief in Georgia for that type of weather. Maybe I should move to Alaska. I don't know. Alaska is pretty much is more of my my take. So I do want to expand this out some more. But yeah, I'm not a fan of summer. I could do summer. Excuse me, I can't do summer. I could do fall, winter, and spring. Those are the three seasons I'm going to mess with. But summer, no, that's not me. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working from the hues. Well, first start creating some land, and I'm going to start layering the. Details of it. So one thing I want to do is I want to establish some land mass here first. And one thing I want to do is this. Like I chose this field here. I want to see if I can find a darker one. If not, I can always change the saturation, the hues. So that let's just do that. So we can go down here, go to advanced settings, and this is gonna be only this is gonna be like a little series I'm doing. I'm not gonna do everything all at once. I'm just gonna design the landmass for it, and then I'll continue from that with another video. So anyway, let's try this. Let's go to hue and saturation, see what happens, because I do want to keep the green, but also I want to add some darker some hues, as far as like when you see like bluegrass, like I think Kentucky has bluegrass, but I want to add some bluegrass as if like to to give it some detail there. So let's try that. So right now I'm basically increasing saturation, and I'm going to shift some hues here, and it's a little too much. Then I'm going to turn down the contrast. Well, let me see, not contrast. Let's try brightness. I just want a good, nice little blue here. Now, one thing, if you cannot get the color you want, like I said, you can always layer it. So I'm going to just begin with this here, and I'm going to zoom in. Now, one thing you have to do is like make sure you choose your shovel. This is what is going to build your land mass, and so you can be able to manipulate the structure of your land. So let's try this here. So I'm going to make sure I add. Okay, we got this here. So now, if you see something like this here, don't worry about it. We are actually building the land. We're just gonna just do some outlines here. You know, now I don't know. I'm like this. I don't have a plan of how this going to, as far as the structure of my land. I'm going to just basically just do freestyle here. You know, and the reason why I'm doing freestyle is because the fact is like landmass. Mother Nature did not. You know, nature is nature. It basically it take care of itself and it design its own way. But I do not want it to look too crazy as if I'm not. So here we go. I am gonna try to keep some lakes. I am gonna add some stuff later. All right, and I'm gonna add some. Maybe add some lands here or something like that, like the northern frost regions or something like that. Now, there's no wrong way of designing maps, but there are some rules. But there are some rules to designing maps and stuff like that. I have been watching some videos, like for example, like if you're going to design like most cities are mostly built on water, or built near water. Shoot, sorry, got little gnats here. Okay, so pretty much I'm just basically just building a nice little some land mass here. Like I said, they don't have any particular structure or stuff like that. Let's add some, you know. Now you can design a whole world, or you can just design a small area. Now, if you are starting off designing a map, I say focus on a smaller nation first before designing a whole map, like a world map. Then just dot it here a little quick. Just create some islands or something like that. Also, don't be afraid to mess up because you can always clean up. But but like I said, always keep in mind like there's always going to be something, you know, with the map. It's not going to be perfect. Because like I said, Mother Nature, Nature is not perfect, but yet it is perfect. You know, I know it's an oxymoron, but so here we go. So now, this is what I got so far. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like I said, I'm just basically trying to create a structured land mass here. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. All right, so one thing I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to add some fill to it. This is my color fill. So let's see how this works out. So pretty much, as you see, make sure you set on foreground that you know you can add this here. Now this does not look like a Winter Wonderland map, so I'm going to change the hue of that. So let me go here and go to settings and let's do color. Let's see if I can change that color here. Let's see if we go with purple. I don't know, purple or dark blue. There, is that it? Let's try this color here. Now remember, I mean, this is not going to be the final color to the landmass because I'm going to add more layers to it. I'm just basically setting down the base color for the map. So yeah, so I'll show you here in a minute. Now I am going to go back here and add some more greens here. Maybe like darken up the green real quick. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me check something out. Hmm. Let me see what I can do with saturation here and brightness. Now, so here's the thing about it. I am since I'm going to add a lot more layers to the colors. One thing I like to do is I like to turn on the opacity, like go in between opacities and stuff like that. Just like dark some stuff in here. And the reason why I go in between opacity is because like I don't want it to overlap the original color that I placed before it. So and I like to go ahead and just dab and go ahead and dab in here a little bit. You know, you know, just go in here and just dab a little bit. There we go. Now, and like I said before, I'm going to be working in between a lot of things here as far as like color, texture, doing the feel. So that's one thing here. Let's go choose another texture. So I do want to add some mud here. Like you can like I said, you can go in here and work between some stuff here. Like I like this wasteland brown, so I'm gonna go ahead and just dab. Go ahead and just dab in here a little bit. I'm gonna turn the opacity up just a little bit. And the reason why, because like I want to make the appearance that it has some mud going on. You know. So let me ask you a question. What should name this landmass or this world here? It has to be like a frost color. I mean, it has to be like a country name similar to like winter. I got a little too much crazy there. Be careful not to get too crazy. I want to add some. So like if you come up with that, I will most definitely name it. And you tell me what you like to see as far as what should I name this country or this world here. You know. All right. I'm not gonna worry about the upper regions because that's gonna be like I'm gonna make most definitely like change show a gradient to the change of the realms. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna try to lighten this up a little bit, maybe around the edges, maybe I don't know. But I'm gonna focus on up top first because that seems like that's gonna be the most the area I want to work with. So let's do another catalog, and we're going to add some. Let me see. Let's go to parchment. We're gonna add some blues or something. I'm not quite sure. Bluish colors. Also, like you can do this too. This is pretty good too. They got like dark grasslands. They can add terrain. Matter of fact, let's play around with this. Matter of fact, I'm going to manipulate this real quick. Let me go to the. Oh crap! I messed up. I'm going to manipulate it real quick to. Let me see. Let's take the saturation out. See how it looks like. There we go. I'm going to take the saturation just a little bit. I'm going to do hue change. And I'm just going to dab up here real quick. See, that's too much. Now, I may just start over because, like, I don't want to get too confusing, but let's see how things work out. Actually, they do have a field called snow. Let's change that. See if we can find the snow. That's white land. Matter of fact, let's try that. There we go. Now I'm gonna turn down the opacity on this real quick. I kind of like that. How's it going? See, I kind of like it because it gives it like a nice glow to it. But I'm gonna turn down the saturate. I mean, the opacity down real quick because I don't want it to cover too much. Like I said, I just want to get in here and just dab a few places. And I got this little thing at the bottom here. I made a lot of changes. 237 changes. That's a lot. I'm not gonna worry about that yet and saving it.